Hey guys, Ryan Raymond, and tonight we're going to find unsaturated niches that are trending and topical right now, and I'm going to show you how using Trendco. So why don't we jump right over into it, and we will get started here. First thing, just kind of got my dashboard up there. 3 sales for today for those of you guys who are always interested, and 4,062 all time. Let's jump over to Trend. So Trend.co, that's TRENND.co. That's the website that we're going to be talking about here. So what Trend.co is it basically aggregates Google Trends. Sometimes when you're going through Google Trends, it's really hard to, you got to know what you're looking for. And you're just kind of stumbling and wandering through. What Trend is people are reporting things and then it starts tracking them, basically, is kind of the best way I can describe it. You can search through and find things, but you can just go through and browse. There's all sorts of things here. So when you land on it on the first page, it's the link for this should be in the description as well. So I'm going to do a quick chat test. Hey, everyone. I've got this live on Facebook and Twitter. And so I don't know if the people in the group will be able to respond or not, but just let me know and we'll see how that works out. Anyway, so you end up here on this website, and right now it's just showing the last 5 years. So you can come through here. So look at this, like serverless framework right now over the last 5 years is continuing to trend. So that's something that's like a web developer, people who don't use a server. So something you could just come right on Amazon, if I can type Amazon correctly. Hey, Knots, how's it going? Good to see you in there. Glad to have you in chat. Let's see here. So we said serverless. So just start with that right there. Serverless t-shirt. What is going to come up? Only 66 results, and a whole bunch of them are infringing on Amazon Web Services. But it's a topic you could go into. Servers and programmers, people who really what you want to do is basically dive in and look at how those people do their work. So if they're working in this, since serverless is a technology that's expanding, people may want shirts that could have jokes about being serverless. You could go look for serverless jokes. And, you know, there's probably all sorts of different sorts of inside jokes, puns, and go explore that community, and you may be able to find out some more about it. So just kind of flipping through, there's all sorts of different topics that could be relevant. Hey, Melanie. Hey, Deb. How are you? Hey, Tabash. How are you? Good morning. Good to catch you on live stream this morning. Watching with heavy eyes, Walt or Dale, whichever of you guys are there. If any of you guys are wanting to learn about live streaming at all, go look at Live Streaming Tech. I also did an interview with them about live streaming. Go check them out. They're a great channel. And a couple of great guys. Also, Dale's got a great channel about, he does a lot of talking about self-publishing with Kindle and other platforms. So Dale is also a great resource. Checking out, so we were on serverless. So back over here to Trend, that was just one idea. So let's narrow down to something that's more popping in the last month. So look at this right here. In the last month, a plant-based diet. So we know that vegan shirts are going to sell well, but they're probably starting to peak a little bit. So plant-based diet shirt. Only 340 results versus if we were looking at vegan shirts. That's over 5,000 results, but just by targeting the keywords plant-based diet. And let's see if there's any sort of, look at all these searches here for diabetes, beginners, but right there, plant-based diet t-shirt. And it narrows it down to 315. Now, I'm sure if you go down here and check to the all the way to the bottom, I'm scrolling and it's running slow. It's Walt as always. There we go. Sometimes streaming, this is kind of taxing the system here quite a bit. I know it is. I haven't dropped any frames, so that's a good thing. Dale will always show up as self-publishing. That's right. So go to the third page. So it brought it down more to 3,000 results. But you know, there's some opportunity there. Let's see what else is out here. So astronomical object. If that's trending, whatever that is right now could be huge. What is going on with astronomical object? Astronomical object. If there's any big astronomical objects coming up, from increasing speed limits to naming a state, alien comets may be common, object beyond solar system. Asteroid Hygeia is round enough that it could qualify as a dwarf planet, the smallest in the solar system. That could be big right there. Hygeia. Make Hygeia the 9th planet. Hygeia bumping Pluto out of the t-shirts. Is there anything on Amazon about Hygeia right now? Hygeia. Planet. Dwarf planet. There's nothing. So there's some sort of Hygeia symbol shirt. I don't know what that is. That could be something else. Asteroid Hygeia is round enough that it could qualify as a dwarf planet, the smallest in the solar system. That could be a really big popping topic right now. That was published November 1st, 2019. So for some reason, astronomical, it's only 320 searches per month for astronomical object. But that just led me to do a quick search, which had a news article about a thing that could be argued to be a dwarf planet, the smallest in the system. So it could be it could end up being a topical trend. You guys can jump on things like that. Juul, so vaping is having an exploding topic. Serverless framework, we're still there. We went back to 5 years. Let's go back to the 1 month. CRISPR. And so if you didn't see, Netflix did a documentary this week about hacking genes and people, basically how they can edit genes in basically your garage with new technologies. So, genetic engineering may be able to be done, in your basement in the future. So it's a huge topic right now. So that one could be doing really good. So how about genetic engineering shirt? Only 202 results, and it's pretty scattered. Like, I put in t-shirt and it's bringing up a lot of other things, and they're not necessarily related to genetic engineering at all. So eat, sleep, genetic engineering, and then we get down here. What is that? That one says CRISPR. You may want to be careful with that. CRISPR may be trademarked as being a name of the technology. So I don't know what the rights are on using the word CRISPR. I would be careful with that. So I'm an engineer. And then just basic engineer shirts. So now, seriously, there's a big opportunity for genetic engineering shirts, because I was just watching that documentary earlier today, and there it is, right here in the 1 month category is popping up. So that's a big one. Fishing dredge, Java plum. You just never know what some of these are. So vegan keto is having a big spike right now. So vegan keto. Back to the vegan topic. Keto shirt. 141 results. And let's go down and make sure that doesn't explode into a whole lot more. No, and it's going into mostly just about keto shirts, eating elephants and eating the meat, which is not what most people who are doing vegan keto would be talking about. So yes, it does go into bigger results, but I think it's a good opportunity there. Dada, so first-time parents. Here we go again, a big spike. Genome editing. Just move on to the next page. See what else is in here. Money laundering, income share agreement, eSports. So how about that? eSports shirts. So I'm an eSport champion. eSport shirt. 324 results. It's going to get down into more if you add some more keywords to narrow that down. You can do eSport gamer, gaming shirt. It's not liking me. There we go. Gamier. I've got Productor running here, so it's analyzing the keywords on the pages, and you can sort. So that broadened it, but narrowing down and really focusing on it. None of these are necessarily about esports. They're just about gaming. So think about that. How can you narrow down it and focus on it? What else do we have here? Cashew. Cashew is having a spike right now. 74,000 searches per month. Most people are just going and looking for stuff about cashews, but you never know how food shirts do well. We all know that. Cashew shirt. Okay, it's quite a few search results, well over 1,000, but you could find a way to niche down and mash these up, like cashew and blackjack. All sorts of things. Okay, so you can see right here, Hoodie is having a spike, so it's having one of its annual spikes, and that's a good sign because hoodie season is coming. Why do they add all that stuff that is not shirts? That's generally done, what I see in my experience, because they don't necessarily have enough relevant search results. So it's just doing anything that's a near match that has the word in the listing and throwing it up there. And that's why the results explode. And it says the lower results, the ones that think are most relevant. So that's where you want to be ranking, is in those first 300 or whatever it shows. So that's why it kind of does that, where it shows all sorts of different products that aren't even relevant to what I was looking for, because there aren't enough that are relevant to it to show you. Is kind of what I see on that. Hey, Raymond, how's it going? Let me see here. Melanie says, beautiful, I need that info so bad, always on point, thanks. Hey, I'm happy to be here for you guys. I really do. I have a lot of fun making these videos. So sorry about the video last night. I did one about making it on my phone, and 2 different audio tracks played, and I had a mic unmuted, and it was really bad. It was really, really bad. So I do apologize. I had it unlisted, but some people said they wanted to see it anyway, so I unlisted it. You can watch it, but it was really, really bad. So I do apologize for that. All right, so looking at some more here, we have veganism and vegan are having some big spikes again here. Unicorn is having a big spike this time of year. For some reason, unicorns always seem to be being talked about right around all the big advertising times of the year. Look at that. Printify is having a big spike. If you guys haven't checked out Printify for fulfilling stuff, that's a pretty big option. So looking back through here, dried fruit. So we had cashew shirt. You know, fruit is going to definitely bring up a lot of search results, but dried fruit shirt. 374 total results, and none of them are going to be coming up with any sort of merch shirts, and it's actually bringing up dried fruit. So it thinks that you're looking for dried fruit is more relevant. So that could be a good opportunity to rank for it. Make a t-shirt with the topic dried fruit, and focus in on apples and other topics that are relevant to the fruit niche. So there's a way you can get in here. All of these are trending and topical. You might never know what you can find in here. You can look at for different categories. So let's say you only wanted to look for people that were looking for ideas on lifestyle. Okay, so vegan and ramen, dig in, and you can add more categories. Vegan, lifestyle, and food. So look at that. CBD gummies, gluten-free diets, mushroom coffee, and dig in. So gluten-free diet and CBD gummies. You can make sure it's about CBD. You're probably not going to be able to do them about children. So CBD shirt is probably going to be pretty competitive. But what if you do CBD gummies? Oh. $562 results. So some people have been doing them, and not a lot of them are actually about gummies. Some of them are, some of them aren't. So it's kind of a mixed bag of results. So that could be an opportunity to break in, because not all the search results are directly relevant. There should be a way to do a good relevancy score. I think Merch Informer has that's basically like Merch Informer's competition tracker. So that's kind of how you would go through Trend and find topics. If you guys haven't yet, make sure you subscribe, turn on notifications, and hit that like button. It really helps YouTube show this to more people. So if you've watched all the way out here to the 15-minute mark, definitely make sure you hit that like button and drop a comment. Tell me what sort of topics you're having trouble with and what you'd like to learn more about. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. So popping over to this end scene right here, and so as always, watch my latest video right there, and this one is the one that YouTube is recommending for you. They think it's the next one of mine that you need to see next in your journey to grow your print-on-demand empire. Thank you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.